These days, there is a lot of concern about how AI and technology are affecting kids, but researchers at UC Irvine say we could be asking the wrong questions. They say instead of focusing on banning screens, we should actually focus on what kids are doing with the technology and how we can help them use it in healthy ways. We're joined live in studio by Professor Gillian Hayes, Irvine Vice Provost for Academic Personnel. Oh, that's a mouthful. Thank you. And Professor Mimi Ito, Director of UC Irvine's Connected Learning Lab. Thank you both so much for being with us. So this, I feel like we talk every day on the show about AI and what we should be doing and how kids should be interacting with it, and it's always negative. This is a little bit of a turn here. So Gillian, take us through kind of what you've found.
Sure, happy to. I mean, look, fears are legitimate, and parents and teachers are coping with a world we've never seen before.
That's true.
But at the same time, our kids are remarkably good at figuring these things out. And what we see is really a focus on connecting with your kids and paying attention to what they're doing. And they're pretty good at figuring out a sort of responsible, ethical way to start to use these technologies.
But is it up to sitting down with your kids and the two of you figuring out that together?
A lot of times we do see that kind of connection really matters, and a lot of our research shows that the scaffolding from parents really makes a difference. But at the same time, Mimi and I talk all the time about it can't be up to the parents alone.
Yes.
There have to be policies, there have to be rules. We want platforms to be accountable, but we want them to do it in a way that makes the internet better for everyone, as opposed to just kicking off a subset of people.
That makes sense. So Mimi, you said the kids are not addicted to their phones, they're addicted to connecting with their friends. And I feel like there is that age where friends become the all-important, parents don't matter, teachers don't matter, but it's the friends who matter. So are we getting this wrong a little bit with our kids?
Yeah, I mean, I think we have a tendency to focus on the new thing, whether it's the platform or the device. And sometimes it's natural to be scared, and we didn't grow up with this technology, right, so it can feel overwhelming. But what kids are actually doing online is the same thing that they've been doing for generations, connecting with friends, accessing interesting content. And so we feel it's important to focus on connection rather than control.
Sure.
And really to build that trust, the connection, support connection with friends, but also connect with your child around technology.
So I do think, though, I think back to being a kid. I think you're right. I had a phone, and I remember I got a phone in my room, and that was so exciting that my friends could actually call my line in my room. Was a huge deal at the time. And so I understand that point, but I do think there also has to be boundaries. I wasn't allowed to use the phone past 9 p.m. on a school night or those types of things, where my fear is a lot of these devices, they're sitting right next to the bed, on the nightstand, easily accessible, and people calling or texting at all hours of the night.
Absolutely. And I think today's digital world, it just means that young people have to learn self-regulation, time management, attention management earlier than we had to. And the answer to that, though, depending on the age of the kid, is not for the parent to always manage the time and attention, but to slowly expand that capacity for your kid. And that's why we don't argue for bans and screen time rules as just a top-down solution.
Sure.
But how can you have conversations and work with your kids to make sure they're doing the things that matter rather than just a very blunt instrument like you have 1 hour on your computer?
Sure. But as Gillian, all of these schools have put in bans on devices and those types of things. Some of them are seeing improvements in students' attitude. Is there information to take from the bans? Maybe not necessarily, this is not the solution 100%, but there is information to extract from it?
Yeah, it's an interesting time. I mean, it is true that in some cases, if you ban a thing, people will use less of it.
Sure.
But
because they don't have access to it.
They don't have access to it. What the best data we have is coming out of Australia, where they've done really massive bans countrywide. And what we're seeing there is kids, no surprise, they're really smart. They're using other people's logins, or they're finding ways around the age restrictions, and they're doing other kinds of things. Or in schools, we often do see kids are manipulating their bans and figuring it out. What I worry about more than that, though, is we've got vulnerable kids, like a diabetic kid who needs to use their smartphone to check on their blood sugar levels, or an autistic kid who needs to use a smartphone to get some self-regulation and executive functioning support. And those are the ones that are going to get swept up in these kinds of rules. And so what I would hope for is just schools, as they're experimenting with this, figure out a more nuanced way to do it. Figure out ways
But nuance is hard.
Yes. Nuance is hard.
All right. Well, we'll leave it there. Thank you both so much for being with us this morning. I really appreciate the conversation. And I like that it makes people think, I think, a little bit deeper than we have been. So thank you both so much for being here. Appreciate
Thanks
it.
so much.
All right. Let's